Welcome. Today we're going to do your Friday, February 21st, 2025 Love Death reading. I was on the phone with one of my girlfriends and I did a little reading for her, the current situation, obstacle, and advice, so it was pretty powerful. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty energized for our reading here. Interesting. I don't normally shuffle this way, but it feels good right now. Alright. The Six of Wands is coming out for the main energy. I like that. I feel like both you guys are feeling very self-confident right now and just, feeling successful. Your love is coming in as the Devil in the reverse. Your death is coming in as the Eight of Cups. Their love is coming in as the Three of Swords. And their death is coming in as the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Okay, guys. So, Judgment card, Major Arcana, and Major Arcana of the Devil in the reverse here. So, you guys, it's very major energy. I feel like you guys are definitely yes, you're making a judgment call here. And I feel like some of that has to do with this person, but also that some of it has to do with yourself. And perhaps maybe even your attachment or your connection to this person. I'll say it that way. So, you guys, yes, there's self-evaluation going on at this time, but it's like also an awakening. You guys are being awoken to something, especially just seeing the Devil in the reverse here. By the way, refreshing to see the Devil in the reverse today, because if you've seen some of the past videos, the Devil's been popping out, making a very frequent appearance here in the past few readings. But it's like you guys are feeling an energy of renewal and purpose. Essentially you've been reflecting on things, and perhaps, whether you're going to bring a reckoning or not, that's for you to decide, that final judgment call. But you now have a clear idea of what needs to change and how you need to be true to yourself and your needs. And this card can mean making small changes to your daily life. Even something as simple as just something minor, but that can really make an impact, right? Just think of efficiency. So, this can be speaking to either, a renewal of love, but I'm feeling, and of course, as we get more into it, we'll see if the energy's clear, and they usually do. But what I'm feeling more so is that you're making adjustments in this relationship or this connection, whatever romantic connection this is. The Judgment card reminds you that you will be faced with choices that will have an astounding effect on your entire life. And this card brings to mind moments where actions you have taken have changed the course of your path for good. So essentially, it's kind of like, it's essentially saying, like, trust your judgment, right? Continue to trust your judgment because it's helped you in the past. And so if you need to remember times, reflect on times where you did make the right call, and like you were like, I'm so glad I trusted my gut, or I went with my intuition, that kind of thing. Like, just remember that stuff to help propel you. So, moving over to the Six of Wands. Also, I'm gonna pull for more on the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Cups came out. So in a very emotionally intelligent energy, first and foremost. So initially I was talking about like the energy of success when I saw the Six of Wands, but the Six of Wands can also speak to feelings of victory or triumph. The Six of Wands represents achievement, public recognition, and self-confidence. So you guys, I believe on your own accord, separate to each other, you guys have gifts, talents, and successes, and this card just reminds, it's like, just continue to embrace your gifts, and that it's okay to let your light shine brightly and share your achievements with others in the world. But I feel like you guys are in the energy of that, where you guys, are both very successful, but also very, I don't know, I want to say emotionally available. As I was thinking, because I was sitting here looking, and I'm like, I was going to say, I'm feeling that it's actually both of you that want to give this emotional like cup, or to someone like this, but then I saw like these two characters that are similar, so definitely I'm kind of getting a feeling that really you both here, even the angels are duplicated. So yes, and I was because I don't want to forget, I was also picking up on the feeling of that, like, understand, guys, that if like this is the energy that you want, like if you want to be in a connection where you're able to provide your full, just abundant, emotional, loving cup to someone, whether male or female, it's about that energy of just wanting to give that love. Understand that we were all born with a unique a unique life purpose, and those dreams would not have been given to us if we were not meant to achieve them. You know, the Queen of Cups can speak to an intuitive woman. So, you know, if that resonates with you, I do kind of get the feeling that I'm talking to more of the feminine collective, but of course, you know, energies can always be flipped. But, you know, the Queen of Cups simply represents compassion, warmth, kindness, intuition, healing, counseling, support. It represents emotions and reminds us to honor our sensitivity and allow ourselves to feel the full spectrum of emotions that make up the human experience. And, you know, this does speak to caring, that your caring and supportive nature by just naturally attracts and brings suitors. So again, I don't know if this is in the early state. I mean, I don't know if necessarily this is in the early stages with someone that you're, you know, making a call on of whether to essentially entertain their energy or not, you know, whether they're going to serve your highest good. Or if this is a connection that you've been, or, you know, that you've been in. So that's not necessarily clear, but I'm getting more of a younger, you know, and like this is a newer energy, right? You guys are in the early stages, essentially. But, you know, along with the Judgment card here, the Queen of Cups is a sign for you to trust your intuition and your heart. All the answers to your questions lie within. The Queen of Cups communicates the need to stand strong in your truth and light. So, again, we'll see as we continue to dig in, because it's an interesting energy. It's like, it feels like it's going one way, but then I'm like, oh, but it's like I feel like it was going one way, and then it's like, oh, well, maybe not. Maybe they do. And then I'm like, well, maybe. So I'm not sure. But I think overall, guys, it's like the Judgment card, I feel like, is more not necessarily whether it's not even about this person, it's about you. It's about, again, being true to who you are, being true to your emotions, you know what I mean, continuing your successful journey. Because both of you are successful, and I mean, in your own rights, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess that does make more sense, and it feels right that the Judgment card is more so about making a judgment on this connection versus necessarily the person, because this might be a great person, but we'll see. I mean, because now, excuse me, I mean, I was already feeling that at the beginning, forgot. I mean, also, you know, these cards here, I do kind of question as we dig in, but, you know, for the Three of Swords coming in as their love, that is, that's a painful card, you know, so quite frankly, you may be aware of this person's shenanigans, or that you have something to worry about. And I mean, interestingly, how, you know, the Three of Swords is next to the Four of Wands, like, you know, indicate, I don't know, I'm just picking up on all this now, guys. I'm just, you know, it's just reading the energies as they come, as they feel, as I tap, you know, I'm just in the vortex, right? So just bear with me. But yeah, I mean, you know, is this person untrustworthy? Are they talking to a bunch of pretty things, you know, type of energy? And even as I say that, you know, like, notice how the character's just looking over at, you know, perhaps temptation. Because because you're the Queen of Cups. Obviously, you're not going to put up ever with this kind of nonsense, right? There's no way. So, but let's see. So let's start with your love card. And that's coming in as the Devil reversed. So, you guys have definitely let go of something that was not serving you. You know, I don't know if this was a past person, you know, an addiction, something as simple as like an addiction to material things, or overspending on, you know, the luxurious things at, you know, to the detriment of your overall financial health or stability or mindset, you know. So what I feel that you're bringing in as your love, you know, as your love, is that you guys are coming in as, and especially with the Queen of Cups here, you're coming in as healed, you know, as having gone through, I mean, some major ascension, essentially, right? To be in the Devil in the reverse. But with that came a much greater grasp on emotional intelligence and well-being, and the ability to, you know, because again, right, as when we love ourselves, that reflects out onto the world. And I mean, you know, just the love that you're now, the energy there that you're able to provide, it's very, you know, it's very honorable. So, but, you know, you guys bring your independence, your freedom, your revelation, right? Because you guys have learned revelations, obviously, here. And again, with making judgment calls, specifically, you know, with whatever, you know, had you in this situation, in this energy, you made the judgment call to break free, to, you know, move, to just continue to walk on your journey on a much brighter path. So, but yeah, you guys just bring, you know, release. It's like you guys understand how to let go. You guys are more self-assured individuals. You bring reclaimed power and reclaimed control. Again, and also, again, goes back to emotional control. So this is the moment when you, you guys, okay, let me just, the upside down meaning of the Devil card can be the moment when an individual becomes self-aware and breaks all the chains that come with addiction and poor habits. So you guys have ended codependency, right? Because you're self-assured, you're no longer in that energy. Welcome to the club. And this can also speak to just feeling more in control of your love life, right? So whatever the situation is, you know, you guys are going to put yourselves first, right? You're going to put your spirit first. But simply be prepared to make the necessary changes that might initially seem painful to make, as they will pay off in the end by being able to find your true self again. And what was I guess the judgment was also talking about staying true to yourself. So, so I let, you know, obviously I'm liking your energy. Their energy, you know, we'll dig into here. Let's dig into your Death card, but essentially it came in as the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you guys, like, essentially it's like you guys are willing to walk away now. You guys are gonna have no problem walking into the darkness, walking into the unknown, because you're always gonna put yourself first. You have the emotional capacity now to move forward in strength and in faith, knowing that Spirit is guiding you. So essentially, the death of whatever this is, or the down, or a transformation, because love death reading, but take death as the ending or as a major transformation or transformation. So whatever it is, it's like you guys, nonetheless though, like what would be the end of this is that you're gonna walk away. I mean, truly though, like you really are gonna walk away. Like you've walked away already from many cups. And at this point, it's gotten to the point where like you're able to do it now though, with like from just have to show these again, from just such a place of inner strength and power. Again, just putting yourself first, be selfish, always, 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 always. I heard this again from Abraham today, but I've heard it before where even the simplest single-celled organism, take, the bacteria, are selfish. And, well, that was the first one particular message I heard, but today I heard that even, say, a bacterium, one single cell can, how she say it, can attract, right? So, by attracting, we have to understand what we don't want so that we know what it is what we do want. So even the simplest one single-celled organism can attract. Okay? So, where was I going with that? So yeah, so you guys know, like, you understand this now, like, and that's why, like, guys, we're in the collective together, because I'm right here with you guys. There is nothing, you know what I mean? And of course we're all human, right? But I'm truly though, it's like there's just nothing that I'm not, like it's like if it does not like resonate with my inner judge or my inner spirit, me, walking away. You know what I mean? No questions asked. And I just feel like you guys, just, that's it. Like, you guys are okay to walk your path alone or not, right? I mean, it's like you've surrendered, you've fully surrendered to Source. And judgment calls are being made, you did the inner judgment call, you did the work, and I feel that judgment, now you have that lens, like it's always going to be there when you look throughout your world, right? Like, so you're judging, and I would say judging this, but you're definitely taking a look to see, like, is this person going to fit the bill? Because if not, right, deuces and I'm out. All right, now moving on to this, let's just see. I mean, look, guys, the Three of Swords is the Three of Swords. So, first of all, the swords, I definitely take as, pain, guys. I mean, in I was just going to say the fucking, but the fucking heart, it's stabbed 3 times. Stabbed 3 times in the heart. Whoa, look, the heart, bro. And I don't even know if I've pulled the Three of Swords once yet, like this year. If I did, I think it was for a personal reading for a family member. But like, I don't pull this card often. It's the little things that make me excited, guys. But that's awesome. So, you know, I think this is the good heart. This is not the good heart. Not in this situation. Yeah, right here, guys. Just show you there. 3 is heartbreak. Okay, so what are they bringing to the table? I mean, I can't say this is what came out on the table. They bring heartbreak. You know, this could also speak to bringing sadness, grief, sorrow, their traumas, okay, just traumas, and tears, guys. Like, really? It's crazy. The 3 of Swords is a card carrying tension and heartbreak. Perhaps as a result of a relationship ending, a communication failure, a bitter argument, or a betrayal. So I feel that this person is definitely carrying grief and emotional pain and feelings of rejection still. So again, I know I spoke to and I was getting the feeling that maybe, you know, this person has wandering eyes, or perhaps they've cheated in the past. You know, I'm not really sure unless we really went in depth, right? But that's what personal readings for. So if you're ever interested, my link is there in the description. But on a serious note, guys, this could also mean that this person is bringing, right, their past pain, trauma. Like they haven't done the inner work like you have. Because you've done some work over here, I'll tell you what. You know, this is not an easy path. But you passed it with flying colors. Now this person, it's like, whatever the case, whether this person is like a cheater or has wandering eyes, or whether they bring trauma and emotional pain, do you want to deal with either of it, right? It's like either way, it doesn't really even matter. Because overall, the card is saying that this is coming in as their love card, guys, and this is talking about heartbreak and tears. So again, I don't know who this is, but it's one of those things. It's like, if you're here watching this video, then you know it's how well do you trust your intuition, right? If you clicked on this video, if the title resonated with you, whatever it is that brought you here, maybe, you know, anything, then there may be, you know, that's, I would take that as, okay, maybe there's a message in here I need to hear. So that's usually how sometimes you know if you're in a right reading. But then if this sounds so far like your situation, you've been wondering about this person, you know, so, you know, so then moving on to the 4 of Wands, and I may pull a little bit more, guys, just to dig in, but let's touch on the 4 of Wands, which came in, or comes in for their death. Okay, so what could lead to the downfall of this connection between you guys, or a change or a transformation? Yeah, no, definitely, guys. Okay, I just, it's definitely what I was feeling at the beginning. I just don't think, literally, guys, in this situation, and I mean, just look at the imagery, but that this person is trustworthy here. I mean, and just look at all the wands, like, you know, they're just, like, they're definitely in their pride, they're feeling good, successful, like they're on top of the world even a little bit, you know, she's sitting higher than the others, but more toward just not a good type of You know, like, again, Wands, very fiery. They're just very fiery and passionate right now, and I just don't, you know, from at least from what the energies are, you know, describing here, guys, I just don't. You know, love or death, you guys decide. It's your, you know, it's your free will. So I was pulling for some advice. The Page of Swords in the reverse came out. You know, the Page of Swords came out very recently in a reading that I did, and I was talking about feeling like a little bit of a blocked throat chakra. So I don't know, I feel like maybe a lot of us are having, or, you know, a lot of us in the collective may be having trouble communicating. I couldn't even communicate, good Lord, that's funny. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is your advice, guys. You know, I can't, so we say we can't make this up. Unexpected problems may arise. Okay? You may receive a promise that will later be broken. So, you know, just understand the energies correctly before, you know, entertaining anything, essentially. You know, there may also be a misunderstanding here, but, you know, either way, this reversed in love, this just speaks to failure to communicate. Perhaps if, you know, this person might even be a little bit on the defensive side sometimes if you call them out on something. So, yeah, guys, just, you know, don't be shy to express your true selves. And again, it's just a little reminder, but, you know, again, with you in this, with you here in this energy, that's just not going to be the case. So, all right, everyone, stay strong. I wish you well. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.